good people, and welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber or a returning viewer, hey, what's up? Thank you for coming back. If this is your first time viewing any of my videos, hey, that was really awkward. Hi, I'm not weird, but I appreciate you swinging by. If you aren't subscribed already, please subscribe down below just to show some support. Leave a comment, just a nice comment, like, and all that good stuff, and just let me know that you like what I'm doing and I'm not wasting all of my time. Anyway, so what I'm here today with is a video that I have been asked to do for about 2 years now, and it's about law school. And you know, it's so funny because when I decided to film this video today, I was like, how weird is it that it's been 2 years since I was going through this? Like, it just seems so strange that it's already been 2 years. I went in the summer of 2016, and this is now about to be the summer of 2018. What? It's crazy. So yeah, I've come out on the other side, and I am proof that you will not die. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys my little tips and tricks and, you know, what I did to kind of get through law school and the mistakes that I made that you guys should not make. Now, not every student is like me, and not every student has the same priorities and interests and desires that I have. So obviously I am sort of advising you in a very, I want to pass, I want to do well, but I ain't trying to be too involved type of situation. So as you probably know, law school is split into two parts, and if you don't know, I will explain. It's split into two parts, that is bar 1 and bar 2. If you were, they like to say trained outside Nigeria, but if you went to school outside of Nigeria, then you have to do bar 1, which is about 3 or 4 months from about May, so about now till September when your exams are. And then bar 2 starts that November or October roughly, and then carries on pretty much for the next year. So it's about a year and a half, well, not quite a year and a half, but maybe 16 months or something. So that's how it's split up. Now, the mindset you need to have for Bwari, and the mindset, so Bwari is where bar 1 is, in some rural part of Abuja, in the village in the middle of nowhere. So the mindset to have for bar 1 and the mindset to have for bar 2, as far as I'm concerned, are not the same thing. You need to attack them completely differently. So let's face bar 1 first. Right, okay, so bar 1. The first thing I would say to you is sort out your accommodation. Even if you haven't gotten your place in law school, even if you haven't registered, even if, you know, your registration is taking forever, you're still in London, America, you know, Tanzania, Timbuktu, wherever the hell you're coming from, even if you're still there, sort your accommodation out. Because there's literally a handful, even though now, 2 years later, they like more stuff have sprung up, but there's literally a handful of accommodation that's well located. If you want to be catered, and you're like me, you're really fussy with food, you're going to need to be catered. Are you going to drive? You know, is where your thing is close to law school? Is it like a 15-minute walk and a 2-minute drive? Are you going to drive? Do they provide car services? Like, this is all stuff you need to think about. Where I stayed was called the Zen, and there was a car that took us from our accommodation to law school every single morning. It was just a normal car. It was fine. I mean, you couldn't really walk it because it was at least a 20-minute walk, but it was 3 minutes in the car. It wasn't really that deep. We had double beds, well-sized rooms, our own bathrooms, DSTV, a common room, and a live-in chef who worked for 355. So that was about as luxe as you're gonna get in Nigeria. Obviously there's another one. I will, if you need the information, just like, I'll leave my details down below. You can send me a message or whatever, and I'll get that information for you. But my friend stayed in one that actually came with like a little kitchenette and everything. So if you do want to cook, that I'll probably advise people who are staying on for bar 2, because then you're there for an extended period of time and you would need a kitchenette. But if you're there for 3 months and you're a bit like me and you're lazy, so I might as well have someone cook for you. But yeah, that's with accommodation. That's what I would say for accommodation. In terms of school, the actual school and academics, you can faff. I mean, obviously everybody knows their academic strengths, and if you know you need about 12 weeks to revise for your exam, girl, do you, and you know, whatever. I'm not saying to not do that, but I think especially bar 1, it's overhyped, and they make you feel as though it's like the end all, and you see all of these books that are like this thick and you're like crap. It's really not that complicated. If you sit down and take about 2-3 days and work through every module and see what the module is about, I'm thinking everyone here has done a law degree already, so you have a bit of an idea of how long it's going to take you to comb through the material, and it's really, really not that insane. Registration. During the registration period, humble yourself. I can't say this enough. Humble yourself, because don't go there with an attitude. Don't go there thinking this is not how they do in America. Don't go there thinking, oh, well, in London it's a bit different, or oh, Nigeria. Don't. If you can speak your native language, practice, because you need to get there and level and just kind of not rough it, but there's no preferential treatment. There's none of that. I mean, there is, you can finesse it, but that comes with its own, K-leg of, auntie, give me 100, give 100 there. Give me 1K, give me 3K, help me buy, I want Coke, I haven't eaten today. You're opening yourself to a floodgate of all of that stuff. So you should be, I would say, be very, very careful with making yourself too known with the people that register you. Just go there, be polite, be respectful. I don't recommend going early. I always say go late, because everyone is rushing early, and at the end they're a bit tired, they're frustrated, they've gotten lazy, and there's just less of a crowd, and you kind of end up going through the process a lot quicker. My last piece of advice for Bar 1 is Mammy Market. Learn to navigate Mammy Market, because that's where you'll end up having to go for every and anything that you need. That's where you'll need to go for any and everything that you need. So you go to Mammy Market for food, you go to Mammy Market for the tailor, if something on your uniform has been, thread has come loose. You go to Mammy Market to buy water, you go to Mammy Market to buy juice, to buy Capri Sun, to buy Fanta, to buy Coke, to buy meat pie, to buy sausage roll, to buy textbooks, to buy notes, everything. So yes, in Mammy Market, make sure you buy the Blue Bible, as, what's the word? Sacrilegious as that word is. The Blue Bible has everything, and it is bullshit when the teachers tell you don't read the Blue Bible. Read the Blue Bible, it's enough. All you need to, Bar 1 is just pass or fail. Just need to get your 40 and get the hell out of there. This isn't the time to be a high flyer aiming for 100, 90. They don't even give you your score. It doesn't count towards your Bar 2 score. It doesn't count towards what you get called to bar with. It's just nothing. Don't stress yourself. Still enjoy your summer. Make friends, have a good time, and don't stress so much about Bar 1. Trust me when I say enjoy it. Bar 2. I repeat, Bar 2. Now, if Bar 2 doesn't make you go crazy, I don't think anything can make you go crazy. Maybe NYSC, but Bar 2 will make you go crazy. Let me explain the general mindset of everybody who works at the law school. I can only speak for the Lagos campus, and from what I know, that is the most intense campus. So every other campus will be a lot less than what I'm trying to explain. But the Nigerian Law School Lagos campus, there is a general basis mentality of, I must do whatever I can to make these kids suffer as long as I can do it for. And so that's what you need to have in mind. You need to know that everyone there has the end goal of making you suffer. And once you realize that, it's easier for you to bob and weave and maneuver and, kind of get away and get around a lot of the things that happen. So same thing with Bar 1, Bar 2, your uniform. Look, this is not the time to be a slay mama. As much as, trust me, I like to look cute. It's my thing. I love getting dressed up. Law school, I didn't even bother. I didn't even bother. I went in there looking crusty as hell every single day, and I didn't care. A, because I was not looking for any boy there. Nope, I ain't got eyes for none of y'all anyway. 2, I wasn't trying to look cute for any lecturer to start calling me to come to his office and say, let me talk to you. No thanks. I didn't want to get sent home. You need to be there at 9 a.m. every single day, and it's biometric, so that's your fingerprint. And if you miss that a certain number of times and your threshold falls below 70%, you then can't sit your exams. So you have to go through the whole year again. Did you hear what I said? You have to go through the whole year again. It's not worth it. Whatever skirts you want to wear, whatever top you want to wear, whatever outfit, it's not worth it. And the uniform is a black skirt, white shirt, black shoes. Just get it. Go to M&S, H&M, stock up, and just be good. Just stock up and be good, because trust me, you don't want to do this shit again. make a friend, and by a friend I mean make a friend that is a member of staff. So the best person I can honestly advise you to make friends with in Lagos would be Auntie Esther. Auntie Esther, she works right downstairs where everyone signs in. So you would meet her during your sign-in process, and if you hear someone named Auntie Esther, just kneel down where you are and basically kiss her feet and be her friend, because once you have Auntie Esther on side, you're good. There will be no surprise thumbprinting that you won't know about. There will be no dinner that you might forget something that she won't help you out. She'll sneak you. She will be your guy. Auntie Esther will be your guy. I would have said Auntie Esther and Mama Joy, but unfortunately Mama Joy passed away right at the end of our stint. May her soul rest in peace. Mama Joy was a breath of fresh air, and as great as Auntie Esther is, Mama Joy was just Mama Joy and Ijesha. Yes, Mama Joy, R.I.P. Ijesha still alive, we thank God. Ijesha is the one that holds the thumbprinting machine. So Auntie Esther can help you with things like uniform, dinners, letters. If you miss a deadline for something, Auntie Esther is your person to go to. And in the mornings, Ijesha, because during lectures and stuff, they bring the thumbprinting machine around randomly, and they can thumbprint 3 times in a day, 4 times in a day, twice a day. You just never really know. If you have Ijesha on speed dial, he will either call you from wherever you're and say, yo, they're about to thumbprint, get back here. Or if you want to thumbprint quickly, when they're bringing it in, he'll call you, you quickly thumbprint to the side, and then you can go home. Now, the reason why this whole thing is important is because in law school, I believe the way to pass is to be self-taught. The way they teach in the hall, it's very didactic, and they just kind of shove information at you and don't give you any time to process it, and they don't teach, they just kind of shove and tell. And for me, I can't learn that way. I need a book to be following. I need to trace what the lecturer is saying. And in Nigerian law school, they don't even want you to have a textbook. Sometimes they just tell you to shut up and listen, and I can't learn that way. So what I ended up doing was going in the morning and signing in, and then I'd go to a cafe or home or something, and I would sit there for the day and make my cards, my flashcards, and my notes for the topic that was being taught in class that day. So I was still up to date, but I was doing it by myself. And I also got a lesson teacher, my guy. Now, his name and his number I'm not going to put here because his classes aren't that big, and it's kind of on a first come first serve basis, and then at a certain point he doesn't take students anymore. I don't want to put numbers out here because I don't want y'all to scam him and go to his class and not pay him his coin, because no, you gotta pay him his coin. It's important. He works really, really hard. So I'm not going to put his number here unless I know that you're a serious inquirer. So if you do want to know about his lessons, let me know. But for me, he gave me some materials and everything that I used up until the morning of my exams. He was always on call. You can call him any time of the night, day, whatever. He'd pick up and explain whatever problem you had, and I just found him to be extremely, extremely, extremely useful. So that's just on the side. But if you do want to, I would recommend getting a lesson teacher, even if it's not my guy. Get someone who can tutor you outside of class. Trust and believe, because the way they want you to answer the questions, you can see the question and think, oh yeah, I can do this. But then when you read the mark scheme, what they want is not necessarily the answer. They just want what they think should be there. It's really, really, really weird. And my last tip for law school, I would say, just be patient. Exercise patience. You have to calm down, because people will frustrate you. They might steal your books. The toilets are disgusting. The days are long. The classroom is hot. The teachers are annoying. The teaching is poor. The hygiene levels are so subpar. I don't really have anything good to say about law school, I'm not gonna lie. And if anybody from law school is watching this, or any teacher or the MBA or whoever, I don't care if you want to tweet about this, put it on Linda KG, say I'm disrespecting the legal profession. I am really not. The Nigerian law school in Nigeria at the moment, I believe, is a disgrace in terms of facilities. We don't have internet. We don't have any interface. We don't have anything for students to communicate with each other. We don't have any kind of portal. It's just very, very poor. And I don't think that And you know, I don't think that Nigerian students, especially who have been in school for the last 5 years, should be subjected to that all over again. And if your parents have worked hard and taken you out of this country, it's so crap to like bring us back here to like the year 1950 or something. But that's just law school for you. So yeah, that's pretty much all of my advice off the top of my head. I didn't really want to write anything down. I just wanted to talk to you guys and, you know, tell you what I thought and my feelings and everything like that. If you do have any questions though, all my details will be down below. All my details will be down below. I have some materials and stuff from law school, so if you need that also, let me know. Those are for sale. Did you hear me? I said sale. So, because they're really thorough notes, I worked really hard on them, and they took me, if I put all the days together, it probably took me close to a month, you know, non-stop if I add all the hours, and I don't really think I should be giving my hard-earned work away for free, so hey. But yeah, if you want it, let me know. If you want my lesson teacher's number, let me know. If you need to be put in contact with Jesha or Auntie Esther, let me know. Details for accommodation in Buari, let me know. All that stuff, just let me know. I don't really want to put anybody's information on here because I haven't asked any of them if I can do that, so I would much rather just give it on request. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm about to actually film another video, so if you see me in this exact outfit, you know what's really good. Thanks for watching. Bye.